Hey everyone, so I've had a lot of requests since my last video that I did regarding SUNO in terms of the new upload feature, whether I could just literally put in vocals as like demos and see if it can produce music out of it. So that's what I wanted to cover in this video. Now, apologies, I am not very well today, so my camera is off, but I was so pleased with the results that I found. I really felt that it was worth a video to do this. So what I've done is I've already done all of the generations, so I'm going to play you the originals versus what it's generated. Now, there has been occasions where it has credit refunded because it's only done a couple of seconds. That was probably about 20% of cases that it actually happened. And as you probably know, it does generate two different versions of your track. And I've deleted any ones that weren't really that good and just left the ones that are with a tick. So now these are very rough demos. These were demos that I literally recorded straight onto my mobile phone when I was, I don't know, whatever, walking or whatever. And I used to get a lot of music in my head. Not as much these days in my 40s, which is good for me because it used to be quite stressful at times. But occasionally I do still get ideas in my head and I do still put them down. So I'm going to play these through now, so I hope you like them. But please remember, they are very, very rough versions, okay? So please don't rate my music based on this. This is more about what can SUNO do based on extremely rough demos. So this is the first demo here, which is 29 seconds.
I want to get to know you. I want you, get to know you. I want you, get to know you. I want you, get to know you.
Okay, so that's the first demo. Now, what I will say about that, there was a few crackles in there. Maybe I knocked into a couple of things. There was music in the background that I was playing with a keyboard that I had in the background. And I didn't do this purposely. This is years old. This is well before AI was even produced. I think it's going back to like 2008, maybe. So this is the result that I wanted to play you. So I literally didn't ask it to do any particular lyrics. I only tagged it in the version of in the genre of synth pop. Now it didn't do it in the version of synth pop. In a lot of these cases, to be fair, it does what it wants to do. It hallucinates to create new tracks. So this is the first result.
I want you, get to know you. 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 I want you, get to know you.
I was amazed with this generation. I actually felt that it put in so much emotion. It nailed the piano and the equalization of the track. Even the vocals, it kind of doubled up the vocals itself. It added very slight harmonies. It auto-tuned it. It did such a good job. It even brought extra elements like strings in the background, which a lot of people may not hear, but I certainly can.
I want you to get to know you.
Okay, so that's the first result, and I was just blown away by that. I felt that was amazing. Now, there's a lot of criticism with Suno and Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment in terms of the AI companies because we don't know how they trained their data and they're not disclosing how they trained their data. And there is currently a lawsuit going on. The fact that chances are the AI models may have been utilized via copyrighted material because they're just too good, okay, compared with more ethical services that are currently out there, of which they do exist, just to let you know. So if you are interested but really didn't want to use Suno and Yu-Gi-Oh just because of the lawsuit that's going to be happening, there's Stable Audio 2.0. It's becoming a bit more well known because they explained how they trained their data on a sync library. They paid the company that owned that sync library to utilize their songs on copyrighted material. So yeah, check out Stable Audio 2.0. There's one called Metal Audio Craft, and there's another one called Music Gen. All of those companies basically say where they sourced their material from to train their AI models, whereas Suno and Yu-Gi-Oh currently are not doing that. So it's something to bear in mind. If you're an artist and you're interested in doing this stuff, just be very wary of how you release your content, because the worst thing could possibly be is that there'll be lawsuits targeted against you on existing material out there, and you may not even be aware. So for me, I'm quite happy launching my material on Bandcamp, on my Cyber Monday music page, and that way I know I can take it down if there's any issues. So it's just something to bear in mind. I certainly don't want people to fall in the trap. It may not happen, but it could happen. Anyway, back to the exciting stuff. And this one was called Voice 002, standard definition, and this is what I uploaded. Again, that was extremely rough. I clicked my fingers in time to the beat, and the reason why I did that in this occasion was I've done hundreds of demos, and when you actually go to produce some of them, sometimes you just can't find the beat. It made sense at the time, but it certainly doesn't anymore. So I learned to click my fingers or tap just so that I had a beat in the background, particularly if it was a bit more complex. So it's very catchy and very rough, as I've said before. So let's see the result, or let's hear the result. I will say so far, again, amazing result. I'm chucking rubbish at it basically with just an idea, and it's producing a song. That guitar was so crystal clear. I was really surprised, and they even brought the piano into it. A little bit of a brush beat in the background. And now let's listen to the continuation of it. So it changed chord sequence. It added this solo guitar, which again just sounds so authentic. And then it ended up going on a complete key change, and it changed my vocals to match the song. The technology here is just absolutely incredible. I'm still blown away, and I've said this on many videos, and I never want to get used to this because I feel like this is like the coolest thing that's happened in such a long time with music technology. And as you know, I like to cover all things music technology on this channel, so please subscribe if you're interested. I cover Web3, AI music, music strategy, music business, independent music strategy. So yeah, please subscribe if you're interested. But yeah, I'm just blown away with this. This would have taken me so long to do. Can you imagine if you got session musicians? But that's the worry, isn't it? Are all of these session musicians now going to be out of pocket? This track may not need to be mastered or produced properly because it's already kind of done it. You know, I could release this tomorrow and it would pass in my mind anyway. In a lot of people's probably not. Um, but I just think as ideas of music, this is just an incredible way. And don't forget, you can use AI tools going forward, so you can extract all of the different stems, you can reproduce it, rework it however you want. So let's continue. Oh my gosh, did you see what it did there? So it looped straight back to the original part of the track, but then it ad-libbed a bit of a guitar lick after I finished my humming. I mean, it's incredible. There you go, I'm going to stop that there. And just to let you know, so you do need to subscribe to be able to upload audio. If I check my subscription real quick, and it tells me how much I've got. Here we are, we've got the plans here. And for monthly, I like to always look at monthly because I don't like to commit too much. Just looking at the plan. So I'm on the pro plan and I'm able to do that. So for $10 a month, you're able to upload your own music. And what you're also able to do is not just upload files, you're also able to upload audio. So you can audio straight in via the inbuilt mic, but whether you do this via the inbuilt mic or via browsing files, it must be between 6 and 60 seconds long. Anything over that currently will not be accepted, or below 6 seconds isn't accepted either. And it does say audio with vocals detected will be made private only. That's because of copyright issues, or risks rather. And it's using version 3.5 of the model, not version 4, which if you're not uploading, you can utilize. I'd like to see this length improved, because I do feel that that is quite a limitation. I do have to go into Audacity and maybe cut stuff from 1 minute 4 seconds on a demo to 60, just so that it's within that threshold. So it's something to bear in mind. You can tell it to just do instrumentals as well if you want to. You can put in lyrics. If you enable custom, you're able to do that. And it doesn't always stick to the style of music depending on what you've uploaded. And the reason why last time in my last video, sorry, it wasn't it was using old titles in new generations, even if they were previous uploads, was because I didn't put in a title. It was my own fault. So thanks for pointing that out if you did in the comments. There's been some incredible comments in terms of my last Suno video. Some all for AI music, others not happy at all with this technology. I get both arguments. I really do understand. For me, as a musician, I don't have time to chuck a load of demos in my head and reproduce. So to be able to do this for me as a musician is incredible. But I appreciate it's scary technology. It's not for everybody. So let's check the new demo, shall we? 35 seconds.
I know where you're going, 'cause you want me to be. I know where you're flowing, 'cause you want to be free. I know where you're going with me. You want to be going to connect with me. To connect with me.
Okay, so again, we've got, very rough vocals in there, but we do have lyrics, rough lyrics, and again, a bit of a background stuff from the keyboard. So let's see what it's generated. I did ask to go with dark synth pop, but again, not so much.
I know where you're going, 'cause you want me to be. I know where you're flowing, 'cause you want to be free. I know where you're going, 'cause you want me to be. You want to be going to connect with me. To connect with me.
So I can tell there's drums in the background, the guitar, almost like a Spanish guitar sound. It's just brought those vocals in so well into just a brand new track.
I know where you're going.
And I will say, it takes a lot of skill for a musician to literally just have vocals and make an entire song out of it. Now, for me, I do that with my synthwave albums and retro pop albums. I've done that with Daywave album, Nightwave, where I literally take guest vocals and I don't have a song, I just have their vocals and lyrics, and I make an entire track out of doing that. And I've done that for years, but it is a hell of a lot of work. You do have to use a lot of your brain for creativity, and a lot of stuff works, a lot of stuff doesn't. You have to strip it out. And this really does take a lot of the pressure off, because you can build on this. A lot of artists are worried that this is taking away the creativity of the mind. For me personally, I think it's enhancing it, because it's helping as a tool. People are talking about technology when auto-tune came out. People were bricking it. They were like, I never ever ever want to use auto-tune in my music productions. And then literally every song that seems to come out seems to have auto-tune in it. Same with the synthesizers. They were like, this is going to take our jobs, man. It's like, this is just a tool. And that's how I see AI. But as I say, there is a lawsuit going on, so I'll enjoy it while I can.
'Cause you want me to be. I know where you're flowing, 'cause you want to be free.
And it's doubled up the vocals again, which is really cool. And what I will say, because of lawsuits and things, if you are generating on Suno or UGO, please, please, please export your generations. It's really important. You go to the ellipse, which is the three dots. You then go to download. You can download as MP3 audio. WAV audio is the higher quality, 44.1, and you can even do video as well. So just bear that in mind. I've had, particularly on UGO, where some of my generations have sounded like musicians, they have been taken down by UGO after I've generated them. Now, luckily, I've saved them, but if I hadn't have saved them, I would have lost them forever. So make sure you keep a backup, you save everything just in case. Don't rely on these platforms to keep your music. It was recently announced that MTV has literally taken down like years and years and years of editorial information about the music back in the 90s and 2000s. They've just deleted it all off the internet. And it's like, oh my gosh, so much work has just disappeared. And that's why I appreciate things like the Internet Archive, Wayback Machine to take me back to previous websites that are no longer in existence. So just make sure you back up your work and you've got copies of all of this stuff.
I know where you're going, 'cause you want me to be. You want to be going, so connect with me. So connect with me. I know where you're going, 'cause you want me to be.
The way it takes a song on a journey, you know, it doesn't always get it spot on. There's a lot of people on Facebook, on AI music groups, that are basically saying, oh, I've spent hours on this track, man. It's not generating it how I want. If you're that specific, it'll be easier for you to learn music yourself, learn how to produce and do it yourself. Seriously. If you're that particular about music generations. Whereas for me, the way I see it, these demos would have never have seen the light of day. They would have potentially have gone nowhere. And I've probably done, oh my gosh, guys, I've done so many demos on my phones, old phones, my old Samsung S8, my S5, my S10, my iPhone 6, 7. Oh my gosh, you know, and still now I still do it. So let's check the next one out now. This is called Here I Am.
Here I am, here I am, here I am, back together. Here I am, here I am, here I am, back together, back together.
I've never claimed to be a singer. Rough demos, guys, rough demos. There's a lot of musicians that wouldn't dare put this out on YouTube, but I am, because for the benefits of people understanding what this tool actually does, there's no clearer thing, because it does have copyrighted, protected status on a lot of these uploads. It will actually check for copyright, and because these are demos, these have never been released, that allows me to do that. Whereas if I try and do that on released material that I have, yeah, it doesn't let me generate because it says it's copyrighted, even though I'm the person that produced it. So that's why I've decided to choose demos. So let's have a listen to how this went.
Here I am, a river.
Now what you'll notice straight away, it's a completely different song compared to what I just produced. It sounds similar style to Ed Sheeran. Very impressive guitar.
What I don't know, what I don't know, what I do.
And you probably noticed there, I'm not saying proper words, so it's hallucinating and just creating random words to fit in with the music. But again, if I took this, made lyrics out of it, this could really become a decent song, you know?
Here I am, I never. What I don't know, what I don't know, what I do. You are love, never love, never life. You are love, never love, never life. Me who I am, I'm never, never, never. What I don't know, what I don't know, what I do. Me who I am, I'm never, never, never. What I don't know, what I don't know, what I do. My people, my people, you are love, never love, never life, never, never. You are love, never love, never life. Me who I am, I'm never, never, never. What I don't know, what I don't know, what I do.
I'm very impressed with that. I mean, it's a shame it didn't produce proper lyrics. I didn't give it lyrics, to be fair. What I will probably try. Let's extend. Now let's see, because the thing is, I know what people are going to say in the comments. They're going to say, "Well, what happens if you put in lyrics afterwards?" So let me just give this a go. Here I am, and I did for I don't know what it is that I can do, and I gather. For I do know what it is that you can do. Let's see if this works. So I'm going to extend at the bottom. So that's going to give two different generations now. I forgot to rename it. Never mind. I blame it on the UI because from my point of view, really, it should have prompted me. There you go. It's done. Here I am, and I did her. So it's done part 3s this time because obviously the upload was part 1. Oh, no, I'll tell a lie. Sorry. You had the upload, then it generated part 1 and part 2. I deleted part 1, used and just played part 2, and now it's got part 3. Now, this is going to be interesting whether this works, so let's give it a shot.
Right love, never love, never life.
No.
Right love, never love, never life.
I'm going to try again. That was a bit unfortunate because I really hoped it was going to do that. While it's doing that, I do want to come back to it, give it a bit more of a chance. Okay, so we've done Here I Am. Let's check the next one.
This ain't no game, this ain't no fire, this ain't no game. I'm not a liar, this ain't no fire, this ain't no game. I'm not a liar, I'm in a flame. Walking on down, I see whispers in the wind. Walking on down, I see flames on the ground. Hold your head up high and touch the sky. Hold your head up high, baby, I'm never gonna fly. Hold your head up high, baby, and touch the sky. Hold your head up high, baby, I'm never gonna cry. This ain't no game.
Okay, we get it. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing playing back my old demos to everyone on YouTube. I hope you appreciate it, guys. Honestly, give it a like, please do. It is embarrassing. So let's let's see what this has done.
I'm not a liar. This ain't no game. This ain't no fire. This ain't no game. I'm I'm not a liar, liar. This ain't no fire, fire. This ain't no game. I'm not a liar, liar. I'm not a lie. Looking on down, I see you.
Okay, so straight away, it's doubled the voice and it's put on the bass line, which is really cool. Now, it seems to struggle in the next couple of parts, but then it does get back into it, so bear with it.
Whistling the wind, walking on down, I see you rained on the ground. Hold your head high, and that's the sky. Hold your head high, baby, I'm never gonna fly. Hold your head high, baby, I'm never gonna fly. Hold your head high, baby, I'm never gonna fly.
It's really cool because it's very lo-fi, so it's kept the bass, and instead of repeating the vocals, it's decided to take my vocal and produce the harmony as a solo. It's incredible.
This ain't no game, this ain't no fire, fire, this ain't no game. I'm not a liar, liar, this ain't no fire, fire, this ain't no game. I'm not a liar, liar, I'm not a liar. This ain't no game.
I would have liked it to have done a lot more music productions, to be fair. However, that's not what to say. If it is a lo-fi track, then that's absolutely spot on. What I do find tricky, though, is the genres it just hasn't stuck to in terms of the text prompts. So that was catchy synth pop. Yes, it is synthy bass, but it's not catchy. It's not pop, you know. So it really depends what you want. If you've got an open mind, then I think these AI music generator tools are incredible. I really do. But isn't it the same with like AI generated art as well? So like, for example, this, people could say, I don't really like this here, and that's not really the moon, it's square, and those lights, yeah, these aren't on, but if you're that critical, then I don't think it's for you. I don't think you're going to benefit, because more than anything, you're going to just get more frustrated. By the way, if my voice is very quiet, I do apologise. I am ill. I really wanted to get this video out there for you guys. So, just a little reminder. So let's try another. This is 10 seconds, so let's see how this went.
I keep wasting time on you. I don't know what to do. Oh, I keep wasting time. I'm not a...
Now that was 10 seconds, okay? It's done a 3-minute 40-second song out of it. So let's have a listen to this one.
On you, but I will bother you. Every night and how on you, but I will bother you. Oh, I will bother you. Oh, I will bother you. I didn't think out on you, but I will bother you. Oh, I didn't take out on you, but I will bother you. Ooh.
Now it's done quite a decent track there. Very, very catchy, so I do think that that's worked. And it is kind of synth pop as well, so I give it that. I'm amazed again with just what it's done, the fillings, the drums, really good drums. The piano, the guitar.
But I will love you.
Again, I'm talking gibberish, but this is a great song idea. I think it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I do just want to go back to the new generations. Let's see what that's done. So here I am and I dither.
Right loud, never loud, never lie. Oh.
No, and this is a problem. It only does so much. I'm just going to check the other one. Oh, 14 seconds now.
Right loud, never lie. Oh.
Yeah, and this is why people get frustrated because there's still so much control that could be here in terms of where you want to guide the song. Now, how that's done in the UI is very difficult. You can't tell it. I don't want these crappy lyrics. I want these lyrics. Use those. This is just like a text prompt, so that's why it struggles. In fact, that's a very good point. Perhaps that's my fault. Extend. Yeah, lyrics. It was in lyrics. I just wanted to make sure because I do make mistakes. What if you tell it to generate its own lyrics? Okay, now it's wow, isn't that amazing? So it's just done it based on my own lyrics that I put in. Let's see if this works. I like how it suggests the different styles of music that you can have as well, like electric guitar and stuff. I think they've launched an app actually, literally yesterday. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, so SUNO is now on iOS. You're able to make songs from text, lyrics, and descriptions. You can make songs from your own audio, including the free tier. Oh my gosh, I stand corrected then. That's amazing. I don't know if that's only on the app or whether it's also on suno.com. And then you're able to listen and curate music from other creators as well. Now, it's only available in the US in terms of the app, but stay tuned for Android, a global rollout, and a lot of fun updates soon. We can't wait to listen to the music you'll create. So there you go. That's really good news. So they launched this audio input, which is the upload feature, back on the 28th of June. This technology is so new. This is the thing, right? It's just amazing. Super fast, really. Okay, it's done one of the generations. So I'm just going to play that now.
Here I am in a dither, lost and swirling in the blue. Oh, here I am, and I gather, find my way back to you. You can be my light, a light in the dark of night. Together we can fight, hold on to what's right. Here I stand in the weather, rain or shine, we see it through.
Amazing. So it hasn't taken my own vocals, but it's taken very much the style of my vocals and has just created new lyrics and vocals out of it in its own way. Amazing.
You can be my light in the dark of night. Together we can fight, hold on to what's right. Holding hands together, we make it better. Through any storm we weather, now and forever.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, I was literally on YouTube this morning and DJs on there were saying, like, people are really concerned in the fact that a lot of musicians are like, there's no point producing music anymore, and because of this. And their response was, no, you can still make music. That's the thing. If you don't like if you don't like AI, you can ignore it and do your own thing, regardless of AI music. I mean, yes, in There's going to be even more tracks to compete with now on Spotify, etc. But there's nothing stopping you from still making music. But I think where a lot of producers are coming from was like, oh, it's producing music that's better than me. I've certainly felt that that's the case. However, you are your own identity. If you're a musician yourself, you're unique, your brand, your style. Don't get me wrong, AI music can mimic you, can teach its AI models based on your music, because that is really something to bear in mind here. In my last video regarding the Suno upload, I had a couple of comments basically saying you should have explained that these AI models can use any music that you upload to retrain their own AI models. And that is absolutely true because it's in the terms of service. But what I did is I discussed that on a very different video. And I didn't want to get into the rabbit hole there and then on the video. It was more about the feature of the upload. And I did explain that in my comment response. So, but I will say that it's at your own risk. If you're uploading your own music, then the risk is that this company could take your music, make a hit to somebody else based on your style of your music that you've created and uploaded on here. Now, I'm willing to take that risk, sorry, so that's fine. But it's definitely something to bear in mind. So the other generation has just finished. So I'm just going to play that one and have a listen.
Here I am, another, lost and swirling in the blue. Here I am, and I gather, find my way back to you. You can be my light in the dark of night. Together we can fly. Hold on to a flame. Here I stand in the weather. Rain or shine, we see it through.
Definitely more minimalist. I love the vocals again. The vocals are really good. A strong guitar song. Brilliant.
You can be my light in the dark of night. Together we can fly. Hold on to a flame. Holding hands together, we make it better. Through any storm we weather, now and forever.
Whoa, what happened there? It just went crazy. As I say, it just comes into its own, doesn't it? The surprise element of this technology is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, because it's just so unexpected. But yes, there'll be people that say, oh, I don't like that bit. Then it's for you to edit it out. How do you edit it out? Okay, so what I can use are, I use FL Studio to extract my audio stems. So I'd export it as one WAV file. I'd use FL Studio to extract that. You could use AI. It's another one that does that with a paid subscription. Then once you've got those individual stems, you can put that into your digital audio workstation if you're a producer, and then you can swap and change what you like, what you don't like. There is in-painting feature with Udio. You could actually re-upload the audio if you wanted to back into Suno rather than just extending it and see how that goes. There's lots of different things that you can try. I also use RipX digital audio workstation, which is amazing because you can actually hone in on each individual vocal, every single word and note, and you can delete bit by bit, you can rejig, you can move. RipX is brilliant. I've featured that on another one of my videos. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. Lots of different ways you can do it. For me, I like to keep things as they are as much as I possibly can. And then what I'll do is I'll go into, what app do I use now? Let me quickly show you. So here we are. Audacity. There we go. So I use Audacity. And then what you can find on that, if you just want simple basic edits like fade out, you could fade this bit out if you wanted by going to effect and fade out. You can fade in if it's a bit rough at the beginning. You can swap and change and delete what you want. You can undo. If you just want basic audio editing and you're not a proper music producer, then I think Audacity, you'll get away with a lot of the stuff. In fact, they do have a lot of AI stuff coming up, but I think at the moment it's only the Windows and I'm using Mac. But that's another alternative that you've got is Audacity, which I think is brilliant. Okay, I think I'm going to stop it there because I've waffled on enough and I really need some more medication. But thanks for watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know what you think in the comments as always. Give this video a like, sub if you're interested, and I will catch you on the next